The Litecoin block reward halving is quickly approaching. Now, what is this going to mean for the price of Litecoin in the short term and in the long term? We're going to be discussing that in today's video. But before we do kick off that chat, this is a message for anyone who is new to crypto, or if you know someone who's new to crypto, then go and check out Cryptocurrency Explained. It is the free course that I made for you to help you or your friends get started on your crypto journey, covering everything from how to buy Bitcoin, the best wallets to use, basic trading techniques, top tips for success, all that fun kind of stuff, and much, much more. Head over to thecryptolark.org, where you will find all the videos hosted. Okay, so what is happening with Litecoin these days? Well, in general, Litecoin is continuing to be awesome. Litecoin is the right coin. At least the strong community will tell you that. Cheap and fast transactions. Actually, late last year we saw Litecoin had a 10x fee reduction, which actually made transactions even cheaper than they already were. And we have the Lightning Network, which is being worked on for Litecoin, so cheaper transactions yet again, as well as bringing in cross-chain transactions, which is potentially huge in the long term for Litecoin, and the pay with Litecoin movement continues to gain new merchants all of the time. And the Litecoin Foundation is continually working to try and get new partners for brand awareness for Litecoin. In fact, they just did a deal with Young Country Radio to further raise brand awareness for Litecoin. But daily on-chain transactions do remain woefully low compared to coins like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Heck, even Dogecoin often beats Litecoin in daily transactions. But Litecoin's liquidity remains massive, with lots of fiat on and off ramps and a wide reach, being listed on most of the world's major exchanges. Litecoin is highly secure. In fact, it has recently reached a new all-time high in terms of network security, with the hash rate now being bigger than it has ever been before. Yes, even more than back in the 2017 bull run. Also, Litecoin is the master of its mining algorithm. And also, Litecoin is unlikely to be knocked from that top spot in the script algorithm, because the next biggest script mineable coin is Dogecoin, which is merge mined alongside Litecoin and does not directly compete for hash power. And then much farther down the list is Mooooonnn. So Litecoin dominates script, and it's pretty much chilling in terms of network security. And it also has, of course, not just a strong mining network, but also a strong network of nodes. And over time, Litecoin has proven its staying power, basically never having fallen out of the top 10 in its life as a cryptocurrency, really fulfilling the promise of being the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Litecoin is also exploring bringing in Mimblewimble tech for private transactions, which is awesome. And of course, then there's, Charlie Lee, the humble genius behind the money. Anyway, blah, 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 Lark. I know. You guys didn't come here to hear about all that stuff, but that's kind of cool too. You want to know about the block reward halving and what this might mean for the price of Litecoin. Well, that stuff's important too, but we are going to talk about that exact topic. Now, the Litecoin block halving is a situation where the block reward will be permanently cut 25 to 12.5. This is the second such event that has happened in Litecoin's lifetime. Last one happening 4 years ago, when the reward was cut from 50 down to 25. The block reward will be dropping to 12.5 in less than 60 days, which means that we can expect the incoming scarcity or increased scarcity of Litecoin, because this will essentially mean that the amount of Litecoin sold by miners every day is now cut in half. So how high can Litecoin go? Well, obviously it depends a lot on the overall market situation. So let us try and examine that a little bit. So Bitcoin, when it reached $20,000, was around a $320 billion market cap. When the market peaked in late 2017, it set something of a high water market for the crypto markets overall. And it is a place that everyone has been eyeing up ever since then. So in terms of Litecoin, we are looking at prices which previously peaked at $420 or $2.5 million Satoshis. That was when Bitcoin was near $20,000. So if we can look at Litecoin and believe that it will once again reach its all-time highs, then we could see a $300 upside potential or a possible big gain of 1 million Satoshis per Litecoin. Now the all-time high mark, maybe it was not too high of a valuation for Litecoin. Maybe some will see it as being the perfect valuation for Litecoin. Maybe some will even see it as being a super low valuation in terms of what Litecoin's true value could be. Some say that 2% of whatever Bitcoin is worth is the fair valuation for Litecoin. But we really don't know the answer to that right now because Litecoin actually needs to make that long and solemn and arduous march back to retest the previous highs and of course try to move past them before we can really answer those kinds of questions. Because the crypto market right now is both influenced by the fact that there is massive speculation going on and that the market overall is undergoing what will likely be a multi-decade price discovery event. So you can calculate that into your factors here. Obviously, we would like to see things like Litecoin futures or Litecoin ETFs or for Fidelity to start pushing Litecoin onto their customers as well. That would really change the dynamic here price-wise. That hasn't happened yet. But look how strong it is without those things having happened. It's quite impressive when you think about it. Now looking here at a shorter term play, a more recent Litecoin peak happened at 1.9 million Satoshis, which is probably a more realistic scenario as a maximum price before that block halving. Even up to 2 million Satoshis would not be out of the question, considering that we of course are today at 1.5 million sats. That's not a bad potential to see some gains in relation to Bitcoin anyway. I personally would be watching these particular levels in Bitcoin as probably the likely tops for the halving FOMO. In dollar valuations, with the price of Bitcoin remaining, if we can assume anyway, it remains relatively stable to what we see it at today's value being, we're looking at $145 to $150 USD as maximums. Of course, just my opinions, guys, not financial advice, because this is just a dude talking about the price of Litecoin on the internet. Take all that in perspective. Now, if you look in the longer term, what will happen if we see a $1 trillion market cap for Bitcoin, or 3x previous all-time high? Now, if we look back to the last bull run, then we can see similar patterns were followed. We can see that a Litecoin that followed those similar patterns would be up to $1,000 or even $1,200. But long term, the new all-time highs are really anyone's guess, because once we pass the old all-time highs, we move back into the price discovery zone. And that is a hard area to predict of what the future value could be. We also may not see a very big appreciation of Litecoin versus Bitcoin, especially compared to the kind of Bitcoin gains that you're likely to make with smaller market cap coins at the moment. Well, Litecoin has 4x the supply of Bitcoin. You might think that it would be worth 1/4 the price of Bitcoin, at least in Satoshis. The reality is far from that fantasy, however, with it never really getting much past 2.5%. And you need to ask yourself, are you trading Litecoin to get more dollars, or are you doing it to get more Bitcoin? If more dollars, then I think that Litecoin could be a very interesting play, especially in the long run post-halving. Bitcoin, not bad either, I suppose. I mean, if we see Litecoin finding a happy home of 2 million Satoshis post-halving, that's okay. But that is a big if, because historically Litecoin has been unable to hold for any length of time above the 2 million Satoshi mark. Also, one thing to really keep in mind about the block reward halving is that we could see a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing happening here with the actual day of the block reward halving, or maybe a week or a few weeks after that, resulting in a lower price as people sell based on the expected price rise that may not happen. But long term, when we are speaking about the block reward halving event, I believe that we are very likely to see price appreciation as the effects of scarcity actually begin to take place, as we see more buyers, as we see new people entering the markets, and of course less available Litecoin, since the miners will simply have less to sell on a daily basis. Something, of course, that is not likely to be the case the hour after the block reward is cut, because although some traders and some hodlers may sell at that point, thinking that's the high for the moment, the real equation is going to come in from the long-term impact of increased scarcity on the markets and how the miners will react to that. Also, if Bitcoin for some reason decides to go back to sleep and the markets take a big tumble, well, Litecoin will likely not be immune, even if it stands potentially to perform better than others do. If you are playing the short-term play on Litecoin, remember to set those stop losses, guys. Remember to take your profits. If you are doing the long-term dollar cost average, then a lot of what I've probably said here doesn't concern you all that much, and you'll be looking for new price discovery in the long term. What am I personally doing? Not all that much, to be honest. I bought my Litecoin stack around $40 to $45, and I'm just kind of riding it, guys. I'm not looking to add to the stack currently, and I'll probably end up using it to buy plane tickets or something like that as a way to take profits in dollar terms as we see the price increase. So no, I'm not looking to cash out for Bitcoin anytime here in the near future, nor am I really looking to try and do this short-term play on the halving FOMO or any of that. But that's just me. What are you guys doing? What do you think about Litecoin? Is it already priced in for the block halving? Will it make a run for the previous Bitcoin highs before the halving? Or will we wait a few weeks post-halving before we actually see real price action coming into play? Let me know about it down below in the comment section. You guys are super, super awesome. Thank you so much for watching today's video about Litecoin. Really curious to know your opinions on it, so please do hit me up down there in the comment section. And as always, you guys freaking rock. Seriously, I love you all. If you did enjoy today's video, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Help appease the Google and YouTube algorithm gods out there. And of course, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button and click the bell to know when I put out a new video. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.